On my kicker tonight, I pay tribute to the Kenya Defence Forces, KDF, for staging a flawless show across 9 days of the state funeral of the late former President Daniel Arap Moi. From the minute President Moi's death was announced on Tuesday last week to that moment the casket bearing his body was lowered to the grave yesterday, KDF demonstrated what it means to be in charge and what it looks like to be disciplined and organized. From keeping time to performing elaborate military rituals that attend to a state funeral, our armed forces showcased precision, sure-footedness, and world-class martial professionalism. The Defense Forces earn our respect not just for the perfect formations, faultless marching, and structured command, but for rising up to the occasion of such a grave national consequence. For 1 week, KDF conducted a national seminar in ages-old traditions borrowed from the United Kingdom, where the culture of state funerals originated. Different generations of Kenyans, a majority of them that did not witness President Jomo Kenyatta's state funeral in 1978, were introduced to the intricate British military and royal rituals that range from conveyancing of the body in a gun carriage to lying in state. Then the funeral service led by military chaplains and burial rites that included a 19-gun salute by the Navy. Ladies and gentlemen of the KDF, well done. You did your uniform and our flag and our country immensely proud. Commendation must also go to the Kenya Police Service that ensured public order as the military conducted the state funeral proceedings. From manning the long queues outside Parliament, traffic flow, human movement in Nairobi and Kabarak, the efficiency and civility of the police cannot go unnoticed. It is, however, the lessons from the KDF that I wish to reference here. After one whole week in our streets and on television screens, those orderly, disciplined, visibly focused, and undoubtedly skilled soldiers have gone back to their barracks. For 1 week, in the majesty of their uniforms and unison, they made a mockery of the trivial things that consistently undermine our nationhood as Kenyans. Who can, for example, tell what tribes or ethnicities those splendid soldiers came from? Did their uniforms bear any ethnic marks of identity? And did we notice that they marched in common purpose and under the same flag? Now, just imagine how steep and sharp the descent would be from such heights of flag and country to our usual dark alleys of the pettiness menu that includes kieleweke, tangatanga, among other shallow, mainly political trivialities. The splendor and pageantry of the state funeral aside, our KDF soldiers left in their wake lessons in nationhood, honor to our flag and country above self. One must, of course, appreciate that these are very difficult lessons to teach, especially to the generation that currently populates Kenya's political landscape. Some attach no meaning to our flag or words of our national anthem. The flag and the national anthem are small inconveniences placed on their path down the usual low road. Yet our men and women in uniform navigate these imperfections to serve with dedication and even salute some who don't deserve the honor of that salute. As our KDF soldiers retrieve to the barracks, we will remember the devotion, solemnity, and color of the show they staged on the streets in honor of their fallen former commander-in-chief. It is a devotion personified by the story of Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Kiprop, an army officer from the KDF Tank Battalion, who was the last aide-de-camp of the late President Moi. Lieutenant Colonel Kiprop is the man who appears in pictures dressed in a suit, standing behind the former President Daniel Arap Moi. He did that for all the 18 years the former president lived in retirement. When the former president died on Tuesday last week, Lieutenant Colonel Kiprop wore his military uniform and sat on the front seat of the gun carriage carrying President Moi's body. Now, that is a life of service, devotion, and honor till the end. And that is the proud story of KDF. That is my kicker.